All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Lisa Stein, for those of you that are joining us for the first time. Tonight, Nikki, Crump, and Melissa Servais are going to be sharing their personal story. And the reason that we wanted to do that is it's personal stories. It's stories that truly impact us the most. We can sit here and we can tell you all about all of the ingredients that are in the 3 primary products of the Thrive experience. But what's it about? What's it going to do for me, right? I was one of those skeptics. I watched for 4 months. I used to, just be tired. I'd come home from work and sit on my couch. I just wanted more energy. And that's what I kept hearing this person, Christy, talk about, was how energetic she was feeling. So to tell you a little bit about Thrive, if you're joining for the first time, Thrive is 3 steps. This is your first one, and we have a blue for the men and a purple for the women. So this is our Thrive capsules. The second one is these yummy shakes. We have several different flavors. My favorite's the strawberry. I'll have Nikki and Melissa share their favorite flavor as well. For me, I feel like I get to start my morning with dessert. It tastes like a melted milkshake. And the third and final, I see Nikki's on her shoulder. Go ahead and model for me. There you go. That could be what. Look, Melissa's got hers on her arm. Any Thrivers on there if you want to show off your DFT, if it's visible. There we go. Rick's on his forearm. We've got lots of different spots and lots of different DFTs. This is one of the most important ingredients, I think. It's our skin is our largest organ. So this is a time release that works throughout our skin throughout the day. So I'm going to actually get Melissa to start. Melissa has been thriving longer than Nikki, and Nikki is actually a friend of Melissa. So Melissa, go ahead and tell us a little bit about who you are. You can condense our story, how we know each other. I'll let you kind of talk about that and how and why you reached out to me when you did.
Okay, so thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Melissa Servais. Thanks, Lisa, for having us tonight. I get really excited and passionate, so if I talk really fast, I have an accent, and I know that. Just bear with me. So I started thriving April of last year, and much like Lisa, I watched her not for 4 months, but for almost 4 years. So how I know Lisa is she is the mother to my bonus kids. She is Jay's former spouse. So make you rewind that one. I know that some people, they'll hear that they hear that and they're like, what did she just say? Did she really say that that's her husband's former spouse? Yes, that is correct. We have a big blended family and we love it. Our relationship has never been bad, but since I started thriving, it has truly thrived, just our family dynamic. So anyways, yeah, I watched Lisa for almost 4 years, and everybody that knows me knows that I'm a pretty happy, outgoing person. I stay physically active, physically fit. I'm in the military. I'm a mama. I'm on the go. I'm busy, busy, busy. I have a full-time job. And I had gone to a deployment for 6 months overseas, same time that Nikki's husband was deployed in a separate location overseas. And much like 95% of the military that deploys to the desert, I didn't do what 95% does when they deploy. They go over there and they work out and they work and they eat right and they come home shredded because there's nothing else to do in the middle of a desert on a 6-month deployment. Not my case. I was, 7,000 plus miles away from home. I was in charge of a lot of things and it was very, very stressful. So I gained quite a good amount of weight while I was gone and came home and was like, okay, I'm going to get back in my groove. I'm going to start eating healthy again. I'm going to go back to the gym. And so that was October of 2018 is when I got home from that deployment. So November, December, holidays, right, the new year rolls around and I still haven't found my groove. I was sitting at my desk one day, exhausted, tired. I just was like, I need something. A light bulb went off, picked up the phone. I called Jay and I said, hey, what do you think about me calling Lisa to ask her about Thrive? And he was like, why not? So I sent her a text message and I just told her, I said, hey, can I get a sample of that Thrive? Like, I know that that's what you do. And I just need something. I want to try.
I want to stop you right there, just because the fact that if you're listening to this, whether you're on here live with us or this is a recording and you've been invited to watch this, can you imagine what it took for her to reach out to me? I mean, truly, she's painting a pretty picture. but you know, if you're worried about asking about it, don't be afraid, because again, think about what, again, I'm her husband's ex-wife, so what it took for her to reach out to me. So she came by and picked up a sample for her and Jay. And then I want you to go ahead and share that first day and then kind of that first week and then how you're feeling now.
Okay, so she gave me the instructions with it, told me exactly what to do to the T. I am an instruction follower. And if 3 simple steps in the first 20 minutes of your day is hard, then I don't know what is simple for you, because this is super, super easy. So first day, took my capsules before my feet hit the floor, set the alarm on my phone. 20 minutes later, I made my shake, drank it down, slapped on the DFT, out the door to work. I get to work. Normally I drink a cup of coffee. She said, don't drink any coffee. So I didn't make a cup that morning. She told me to drink lots of water. So I made sure that I was diligent drinking water, and I just went about my day. I didn't notice anything on day 1. Second day I get up, I do it again. Nothing. Day 3, I get up, take it again. So this is on day 3 was a Saturday for me, and it's a drill weekend. So I'm back at work, same thing. And I noticed on the night of day 3 that I did not come home and want to sit on the couch, look at my watch and go, is it time to take a shower and go to bed at 4:30 in the afternoon? That's how I felt every single day, and I wasn't tired. Every day I was tired at like 2 o'clock, where I wanted to lay my head on my desk and just take a nap, like zonk out. And it like went off on that 3rd day. I was like, you know what? I haven't been tired. And the fact that I was eating junky snack food, I did not crave that on, like, by day 3, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to like eat a salad. Let's kind of eat something healthy, right? So I was like, okay, I don't know if this is placebo. It's in my head, you know. So that night I texted Lisa and I was like, okay, let me place my order. Like anything, you got to give it at least 30 days. And they call it an 8-week experience to give your body time to adjust from all the nutrients and vitamins that you're taking. So I said, sign me up. Give me 30 days. I want to at least do it. And I placed that first order. And I think by like Monday or whatever, I said, all right, let me, what does it take to promote? Do I have to keep stock? Do I have to do sales quota, XYZ? And she was like, nope. And I said, okay, well, what do you lose? She said, absolutely nothing. You gain whatever you put into it. So I was like, why not make a little side money, you know, doing what I like. If I love the product this much, why wouldn't I want to share it? And I feel amazing. So what is this? February the 4th. So next March, so in 2 months, April the 3rd will be a year of my Thrive anniversary. And
awesome.
I don't get tired in the afternoon. I haven't drank coffee since April. I literally have all day energy. I keep up with Jay, the 50-year-old, and Levi, the 5-year-old. Life is good. Like, I genuinely love, and now I'm working out 6 days a week and getting ready for a competition in June. So
awesome.
That's my nutshell.
Awesome. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you so much for sharing. All right. And now Melissa did a little bit of an introduction of how Nikki and Melissa know each other. And I'm going to let Nikki go ahead and tell us a little bit more about herself and why, you know, did Melissa approach you? Were you hearing Melissa talk about it? Go ahead and unmute and you can go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, Nikki.
Hey, yeah, well, I watched Melissa from the day that she started talking about it on Facebook. And I have struggled for, I don't know, since my little boy was born with being healthy and trying to lose weight. And I've tried every fad diet out there. And so I kept watching her, and she can tell you, I would call her and be like, hey, tell me about this Thrive. Is it going to make me skinny? Da, 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 da. And so she finally, I mean, she stood on the sidelines forever and probably watched me do everything known to man to try to lose weight and to be healthy and to have energy. And I was like she said, I wanted to sleep. I would come straight home from work and I would want to go to bed. I wouldn't feel like sitting down and just watching a movie. I'd rather just sit down and go to sleep. So on January the 10th is when I received, actually like probably the 9th is when I received my package in the mail from her. I finally broke and was like, can you send me a sample? Let me try. So she sends me a sample and I was like a day one thriver. I felt absolutely amazing that day. So I thought, okay, well, maybe it's just in my head. Let's keep going, see what we get. And the second day, again, felt great, had so much energy to the point that my husband was like, take that patch off. It's time to go to bed. So I placed my order actually the second day. I told her I wanted to place my order. Well, I went one day after my 4-day trial, went one day without it. Horrible. I was like, I need Thrive. Like, I don't see how anybody can live without it. So they had a drill weekend, and so my husband was there, and she sent some more to get me through until I got my package in the mail. And then she also sent me some of the black labels. Those are amazing too. Those are my next thing to order. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love the fact that having that little window of reality, because, people ask me all the time, how long do I have to thrive? And I'm like, how long do you want to feel good? Because you don't feel any different than you felt before Thrive. So you're truly just going back to feeling like you felt before, tired, cranky, no patience. Nikki, you shared something with me whenever we were on the phone earlier, whenever we were kind of messaging back before. You said you haven't had a headache since you've been thriving.
Yeah, I have done the daith piercings, dry needling. Like, I've done everything to try to refrain from having headaches. And I would have them in clusters. And of course I have standby stuff like medications and stuff, but I have not had anything other than a sinus headache since I started driving. And that, I know January the 10th when I started, and that's not a big window, but from somebody that was having 3 to 5 a week, it's amazing.
It's life-changing. I mean, something like that with headaches especially. So, and like Nikki said, and Melissa wasn't a day one thriver, but she was sold enough on the reality of something is happening here that she knew she needed to give it 30 days. So, Nikki, I want you to finish out before I close this out. If you were watching yourself on, sharing kind of what you're going through and what you're feeling and dealing with, what would you tell yourself about, if you're on that line of thinking, is Thrive for you? Should you do it? Or any type of concerns? What would you tell yourself?
I would probably, I would want to try and be like, again, I watched Melissa from April until January, but I would definitely give it another shot.
Awesome. Why not, right? Why not? So that's what I want you to think about. If you're watching this and you've been invited by someone, I want you to ask yourself that. Why not? Why not you? These 3 little ingredients here, these 3 different steps has over 100 ingredients of all natural vitamins, minerals, and plant extracts. So you're putting good stuff in your body that you're not on a time frame of how long that you can or can't use it. So I want you to reach out to the person that has shared this recording with you or that invited you to hop on this video conference tonight. And why not you? So let them know that you may be interested and experience it for yourself. We do offer Thrive samples. And we've also always got different specials and different promotions going on. So I want to thank you all for hopping on live with us tonight. Nikki, thank you so much for sharing your story. Melissa, thank you so much for sharing yours. Nikki, you're just getting started, sister. So I love watching these journeys. And as you see, we all come together and encourage each other and lift each other up. And you don't just get a product, you get a lot of people that are here to encourage you and cheer you on. So thank you again for hopping on. And I will have a recording that I'll share in the event, that if you want to share with someone to take a closer look at Thrive, and reach back out to us. We're here to help you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.